Howdy, hi, Spaceman Josh here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Where we left off, I recruited a second pilot. Let's look at these. So we did get paid for that. We did test those things. Yeah, see, we tested it. Let's see if there's any other things. Any things with checking. And flight over Kerbal, I don't like those yet because we don't have plane parts. So now we're just left with this, testing this. So we have to get a massive orbit between 490 and 500 kilometers. We have to test a decoupler. Let's go ahead and open up our. Oh. We want the spacecraft beta version 1.00. This got us into orbit. We were able to get about, I want to say, somewhere around the 350 kilometer mark. There wasn't enough fuel for this engine to be able to effectively get farther out. What we can try doing, though, is, let's see if there's any sort of thing here. Ooh, there's a landing strut. I don't know what those do. Let's see. Payload, what's this? A service bay. Electrical. I don't know if there's... I don't know what we should be doing in terms of how to make this better. And in my thought about how we're supposed to do this, when we get into orbit, so this thing can get us into orbit with our current spacecraft, or this can get us part of the way, and then we can turn and use this to get the rest of the way. But when we get there, we also have to have something that we test a decoupler on, which we need a decoupler taken up there. And if we had just this upper part, we'd have to maybe put it in like the module pod, but then we wouldn't have any way of getting back. So we'd have to have another thing here to test a decoupler. So I'm going to take this off like that. Put this back. Use a different fuel. I'm going to use a normal 200 fuel tank for this. Like that. Take this off. Okay, and let's see. If we also then have another setup like that, and instead we use a swivel. Let's just use another relent. We can have this take us back, and then here's where we can add the decoupler. Bring this up higher. Let's see, this essentially, yes. So we have this stage, which sends us up part of the way. Then we turn, use this one to get us into orbit, and then we decouple it and use this to use this half to get home, or use this third to get home. Oh, wait, what are you doing? No, don't do that. Oh, what are you doing? Yes, do that. Okay, I want to grab that. Yes. And I want to do 4 of them now. Just that way because we have more mass, so we need to have more thrust to lift the said mass. Let's go ahead and try lining this up a bit. Because now we have 4 of them. There's no possible way this could go wrong. Look at that. This is a great idea. Let's go to aerodynamics, basic fin, and add some more basic fins to this next layer so we can do some more turnies. And then just hope it works. Right? That's what we do now? We have the 4 engines along with that engine. Then they decouple. And what's next? So then they decouple. So that thing continues going. And then once that engine's gone, we decouple there. Yep, that works. And then we can once we decouple that, it'll activate. Then we... Well, that's going to go bad real fast. Then we use this. Then we activate that engine. Once the engine runs out, then we decouple again. And then that... Let's just do this just to be safe. And then we can decouple and then activate that engine when we're ready. And then let's also activate the parachute. Everything works. Spacecraft beta version... We didn't make any modifications. We basically made a new ship. So let's do 2.0. 2.00. In the description, space. Save. Save it twice. Overwrite. And launch. Well, okay. The vehicle assembly building can't support vessels over 30 parts. Well, that doesn't seem very nice. In order to upgrade it, you need to have 225,000. Well then, that's not very nice. How many parts do we have? So the side thing, so that's 3 for each side, that's 12. And each fin, there's 8 fins, so that's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, wait, dang it. So it's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 with a decoupler. So that just the decoupler, we got 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 at that decoupler, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So if we have 40 parts on here. So let's leave and see if we can get the T400. If we can get the T400, we might be able to do it. Research and development at 30. Let's look at. Is this the T400? T400. What is this? Okay, so we need 45 research. Leave facility. So we need to do some research. Wait, let's go ahead and go back to the... Look at this and see if there's anything sciencey that we can do. These all cost 90. We have basic science already. So now I see it. Stayputnik. It's supposed to be a thing of Sputnik. Okay. I don't know why that took me so long to see. The Stayputnik offers the ultimate solution in crew safety. You don't need a crew. It's the first unmanned satellite. It was the, it was the first satellite done by the Russians. Oh, sorry, I think the correct term is done by the Soviets because they were still the Soviet Union at the time. I don't know. Okay, so the way I'm trying to think about this, so if we wanted to do an unmanned flight to send a satellite up there, I don't know what the satellite would do. Let's just get rid of this. We can get a new thing. We saved that. So the Stayputnik, we have that. We probably want some sort of communication thing to have to communicate with the satellite. Okay, so a short-range, dual-purpose communications antenna that can handle either direct communications or short relay delays. 16. What is okay? So the Communotron 16 is a versatile and lightweight antenna, stable for moderate range communication, long-range backup communication, and eavesdropping on secret government operations. We want this one. Oh, it's the Stayputnik Mark II. Interesting. Let's have 4 of them. Like that. That looks amazing. It looks like a little robot that's out to kill everyone. Okay. Now. Let's try... I don't know what this does. Command and control. Nothing in command and control. Payload service bay. Oh. Heat resistant service bay, ideal for protecting delicate instruments or stowing small service components such as RCS, tanks, batteries, etc. So essentially it goes around the thingy. That did not... So it goes around it. And it releases once it's done, I'm assuming? It didn't add anything to staging, so it just stores it. Let's just keep this over here. Let's put this on it. Do we need 2 of them? I think we need 2 of them. Does it ever actually, like, open up? Manufacturer found lying by the side of the road. Amazing. So I'm assuming you can, like, open it up and stuff. So I think we only really need 1. Go ahead and put her on. Just take these out for a bit. So it goes over the bottom like that. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, about right there looks good. They'll all be available after opening the module. And then, so if I try to go to aerodynamics and stick this thing on top of this, look at that. I'm going to try something. It probably will not work. Whoa, that did something weird. I don't know how to flip this. Do I just click on it? How do you... I don't know how you flip this. really? Okay, let's see if this works. So now that's like that. Then we go ahead and place it at the bottom here. And then rotate it back. What? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The entire thing. Like that. Yes. And so then when it decouples, we'll still be left with this thing. But we need the aerodynamics there. Okay. In theory, this can now communicate with the Space Center, and then I can control this? I'm gonna go over here and do this stuff. Nope, that doesn't do that. But what we can do is, okay, so let's go back to coupling. So that'll be left alone like that. And then we can do that. And then we can go to utility. Let's go ahead and just put on 2 of these. That looks so stupid. And then we can attach some fuel tanks. Attach this, one of these engines. Which one should we use? Let's use this one. And then we can do more coupling like that. We can go down. I'm assuming there might be something to protect this. I don't know. I'm going to assume it also just works. Because if you look from the top down, it works. Kind of, sort of, not really. But now we can also go back down to fuel tanks. Let's add a few of these. How many parts do we have? So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll add 19, 20. We'll have 28 parts. Because then we'll also we'll have exactly 30 because we also need the fins. Actually, what we can do is I can put 3 here. And then go here and add 3 hammers. Like that. But wait. Oh, we hit the 20-minute mark of the video. Gotta think through this real fast. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26, 29. Oof. 29 numbers. So we won't have any fins, but it'll still work. So we'll definitely want a pilot on this one. Let's use urban. And hope we can get urban back. But, so we'll keep it like this for right now. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want, you can also hit the bell. It will turn on notifications, let you know right when I upload. Other than that, thank you for traveling with me today. Spaceman Josh, out.